Hey everyone, my name is Abigail Mlo and I'm going to be reading a short story called Prom Dress. I didn't expect prom dress shopping to be so torturous, but here I am cramped in a Dillard's dressing room with my mom, who insisted it's fine if she sees me naked. "Have you forgotten who changed your diapers?" she cooed, giving my cheek an undeserved squeeze. Though tempted to counter mom's comment, I held my tongue and resisted an eye roll. The last thing I want is to further drag this afternoon on. We've been here 2 hours already, 2 hours too many, but I'm fiercely determined to find a dress in one trip. I'd rather go to prom wearing jeans and sneakers than have to come back to the mall next Sunday. Mom's only day off is Sunday. I would have gone shopping with someone else, my friend from school, or hell, even Dad, who would have at least let me shop in peace. But Mom seemed so excited about joining me that I couldn't turn her away without feeling like a monstrous daughter. Not to mention, she'd complain to no end about how I didn't include her and call me ungrateful. The sooner I find a dress, the sooner I can leave this hellscape, I keep reminding myself. Doesn't even have to be perfect, it just has to fit well, so we don't have to get it tailored, and make me feel as shameless as Princess Diana must have felt in her black revenge dress, the skin-tight number she wore after Prince Charles confessed to committing adultery. I want to appear at the entrance on prom night and turn unsuspecting heads. I suppose it's a tall ask to make for a prom dress, but I want the night to feel special. For once, I want to be seen. Thumbing through dresses, I'm reminded of how tall these metal racks used to seem, how I'd hide behind clothes and jump out to spook my sisters, and how I'd get chastised for it. I'm bewildered by how little the mall has changed. Our house is just 5 minutes away. Dad used to take me and my sisters some Saturdays for Nestle cookies and window shopping when there was absolutely nothing better to do. A common occurrence here in Greensboro, North Carolina. I've observed shops shutter their doors only to be replaced with something less appealing. Like when vintage furniture is repurposed will lose all its charm in the process. A former bookstore has evolved into a Simply Southern, a forgotten toy shop into a sneaker store. That's where the mall and the town are similar. Though changing in small, unseen ways, both are ultimately stagnant, predictable, the same yesterday, today, and tomorrow. I feel myself slowly losing my mind every few minutes when Mom pauses to have a full-blown conversation with someone she recognizes. Nail salon regulars and Montagnards I don't recognize, but swear they've known me since I was an infant. "This is my daughter Jen," she would boast. "We're shopping for prom." I wave stiffly to these strangers. I brace myself for the usual follow-up comment. "This is your daughter? You look like sisters." I could never see the resemblance Mom's friends are so keen on pointing out. We share the same head of curly hair, though hers is graying, freckled olive skin, and towering legs that stretch our bodies to 5 feet and 8 inches, but the similarities start and end there. Also not lost on me is the way Mom smiles and nods to her nail salon regulars who lazily mispronounce her name in their rural southern drawls. "Hame," they'll say instead of "my." Her name is 2 syllables, 2 simple syllables, yet they don't bother to say it correctly, and my mom doesn't bother to correct them. In the dressing room, I maneuver in and out of the handful of dresses I picked out. Mom's back is turned to me, as I'd requested. By dress number 3, my head is dizzy from the fluorescent ceiling and the teenage drills erupting from the other stalls. "You look so good, Catherine." Mom's comments certainly aren't as exuberant or uplifting. She occasionally pinches my side and remarks on the excess skin that sits there, how it makes the fit of some dresses unflattering. "You eat too much McDonald's," she says shamefully, shaking her head and clicking her tongue. My chest burns. I want to tear myself out of this dress and throw it in her face. The nerve of this woman. The only person who can sour my mood in so few carelessly uttered words. As if she and Dad haven't been feeding me fast food since I was old enough to digest burgers and fries. As if my size has any bearing on who I am or how pretty I look in a dress. As if it's my fault that chicken McNuggets are scrumptiously heaven sent. And though I'm boiling like a kettle ready to screech, and God, do I want to screech, I hold back my steam. I will not be the kind of daughter that screams at her parents in public. After slipping into a satin green dress, I instruct Mom to pull up the zipper. She can't hold back her toothy smile as she does. "This is the one," she squeals, not unlike the teenage girls around us. The straps hang thin on my shoulders, and the skirt cascades down my legs, touching the carpet floor. Turning to examine myself in the mirror, I marvel at the way the skirt ripples. I don't look like myself, which pleases me. This is it then. My Princess Diana revenge dress. Mom whips out her phone to snap some pictures. Swallowing a groan, I let her have this moment. I let her relish in her youngest daughter's last hurrah before I move away from home. A hurrah she never got to experience herself. Thank you.